Hi everyone, welcome to the review retro for Sprint 178 and the forecast for Sprint 179 of SugarLearning project. This was a 5-week sprint under maintenance. There were 34.3 hours billed by Christian and myself. The main item completed was the consolidation of the printing CSS for modules, which led to a 50% burn down for the sprint. The line coverage for test remains at 25%. There was one production deployment. This was for Tom Wang's induction small change. For the next application health overview, this is the first set of dashboards will be broken down by week, and then we will need to consolidate dashboards for summary ones. For the first week, authenticated users increased from 69 to 80, unique users increased from 89 to 95. For the second week, authenticated users decreased from 80 to 78. Unique users decreased from 95 to 94. For the third week, authenticated users decreased from 78 to 67, and unique users decreased from 94 to 82. For the fourth week, authenticated users increased from 67 to 77, unique users remain constant at 82. And for the final week, authenticated users decreased from 77 to 64 and unique users decreased from 82 to 68. Now for the summary dashboards, the first dashboard.
Hold on. Can I first understand why are you breaking down by week? I don't mind you doing it, just trying to follow. And there was a lot of data very quickly there, and I didn't really keep up with it. What are we learning?
This is the only, well, basically the key problem with application insights is I can only display 28 days worth of data at a time.
Oh.
Secondly, so you're going to see this problem more on the next set of dashboards because I've had to split them up into the first 4 weeks and the last one. The second issue is the matter of comparison. If I break it down by week, it becomes trivial to compare them. As versus what we're going to have to do when the time periods are varying.
Okay. Does anyone else have any insights on this data?
It looks like we had a jump in users at the beginning of May. I would speculate that's probably because people got pinged with an updated SugarLearning item, I'm guessing here. And
Right.
it's probably that we've now had a gradual decrease over the subsequent weeks because people have done that SugarLearning item and we're back to BAU.
Right, okay. Can you look in your inbox, Cookie, to see if there was one that was sent out from the SugarLearning app?
I can, but if memory serves, I did get a notification saying, hey, this particular thing has been updated. Please go and redo it.
Right.
I got the same one too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. That makes sense. All right. That helps me understand why those numbers decreased. Okay.
Happy for me to continue with the
Yes.
summary dashboards. So as stated previously, the first dashboard is a 4-week and then the next one is a 1-week. So the average number of failed requests decreased from 1,710 to 1,510 for the first week, for the first 4 weeks, sorry. And then for the final week, the comparing averages, we went from 41 failed requests per day to 46. I'm currently tracking some issues with the database timeouts. For the SugarLearning China, for the first 4 weeks, authenticated users decreased from 5 to 0, unique users decreased from 4 to 3. And then in the final week, authenticated users remained at 0, unique users decreased from 3 to 0. There were no changes to the product roadmap. There was no experimental work conducted. In terms of the retrospective, what went well? Well, the site continued to operate. For the forecast, we had the forecast is for a 4-week sprint with the review to be conducted on the 8th of July. The SugarLearning will remain in maintenance. However, we do have a couple of items that we put on the board. Christian, did you want to say anything to these items and the progress made today?
Yeah, so managed to finish the printing progress for the SugarLearning app. Had a chat with Diego this morning, so that was all good, and we managed to deploy that today. And also finished the content chooser templates, so they've all been migrated, and the ones that needed to be single use have been moved to the single use email templates library.
Awesome.
Which will leave us with monitoring for the next 4 weeks.
So will we also try to kill the biggest unhandled exception? I think that should be an extra PBI added. Like look at those unhandled exceptions and try to get rid of one of them. Because hopefully they come, like if you just hit the one that has the most, or
At
at
the
least hit
moment,
one.
the one that I'm tracking, the issue that I'm
Yeah.
tracking at the moment appears to be transient. It's just a database going away. I'm keeping
Right.
an eye on it. If it becomes a bigger issue, then I will formalize it into a PBI and attempt to rectify.
Okay. All right. So at this point, you don't really want to clean up any of the other ones, the smaller ones.
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
At the end, my time needs to be on Tina Cloud at the moment.
Sure. Okay. I know it wasn't me and you. I thought Christian could look at it. No. Okay. One other thing. I don't know if this is particularly relevant, but one option that you can do is upgrade from .NET 8 to .NET 9. I don't know if it fixes any bugs that would be there, but if it does and you investigate it, then it should be considered to update, because I know it fixed a bunch of Maui bugs, so we have decided to upgrade it for SSW rewards. Yeah, so just be aware that's an option. You could have a look at .NET 9 and see if there's anything there that would be handy for SugarLearning. You want to give Christian that job to look at?
Not formally, not without knowing
Okay.
what his other tasks are.
Oh, it's not to upgrade. It's just to look at what's there.
Just to see if there are any .NET 9 features that the team have sort of been crying out for. Is that where you're thinking, Adam?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm more than happy to say, look, there's not enough there. Don't worry about it.
We can discuss it after the recording's done.
Okay.
The summary for this meeting will be uploaded to the SugarLearning YouTube channel. Catch you all in 4 weeks' time.
Thanks, Nick.